Greetings, Pisces and Pisces rising. This is your Western forecast for August 2024. This is a very important month for revising, restructuring your life. This is for everybody, though, but maybe even more so for you, because Saturn is in Pisces once every 30 years, from 2023 through the end of 2025. When Saturn is in your sign, it's a time of a lot of responsibilities and soul searching. Who are you? What do you want out of life? It's a time of having to work really diligently on your health, on taking leadership, to really find your security. Why am I talking about Saturn? Saturn will be in a hard angle, a square to Jupiter. This Saturn-Jupiter happens every 3 years. It's going to peak August the 19th, and it is often a time of financial restructuring, job changes, a lot of concerns and restlessness with finances. Now, and Mercury will be retrograde, and that's more minor than the Jupiter-Saturn, but you're still doing a really rethinking. Are you on the right path? Where's your life going? Mercury in retrograde can many times just bring in like reviewing your past and kind of clearing up any misunderstandings. You've heard the mantra. And Mercury is retrograde is August the 4th to August the 28th with the Jupiter-Saturn square. So this is for the whole world, is a major reevaluation before going to the next level. But because Saturn is connected with the Jupiter, and Saturn's in Pisces, this is why I think many Pisces are going to be feeling a major push on a very individual, personal level to do a lot of reevaluating where their life is going before they take another new step. Now, before I break all that down and look at where Mars and Jupiter and Gemini and what it's doing for you, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or to sign up for my 2-question offer. All right, Pisces, if you've been watching my videos, you'll notice I like to start with where's the sun shining? And it's in Leo from the last week of July through the first 3 weeks of August. And where the sun is shine is where you're lighting up. What's important to you? Whether you're feeling good, where your priorities are. That's just kind of a general area. Happens every August. But Leo is 6 signs past Pisces. So your intention is going to be on 6 house domains, which is work and health matters. And maybe getting a better job, getting more job skills, keep looking at it on the positive. Getting stronger, eating better, exercising, more self-improvement. But that's all with the 6th house. Now, the new moon is on August the 4th. So the sun already went into Leo at the end of July. So you've been about a lot more interest than usual about work and health matters. But by August the 4th, now your intention you're really committing to your intention on these areas, much more focused. But Mercury, decision-making Mercury, goes retrograde on the same day, August the 4th. So this whole undertaking of the new moon, new beginnings on work skills, health, self-improvement, is at the same time Mercury's going retrograde, so you're second guessing and reevaluating. But Jupiter, expansive, optimistic, lucky Jupiter, will be in harmony to the new moon. So any issues, so if you need to have a job change or a dietary change, the Jupiter is bringing the kind of the luck and protection. The Mercury in retrograde could just be doing a lot of rethinking. It's like, I need another job, or I need to learn some new job skills. But the Jupiter Saturn, so the square every 3 years. Well, it's Jupiter hitting Saturn every 3 years. And as I said, could be job changes, relocation changes, kind of a lot of restlessness with money matters. But with the Saturn in your first house, that could just be bringing in a lot of pressure on your physical body, which goes along with the new moon in your sixth house of body maintenance. Now, the Jupiter-Mars conjunction. I talked about this in last month's video. Mars, that drive, enthusiasm, ambition, and courage, went into Gemini, joining Jupiter on July the 20th till August the 4th. Jupiter had already went into Gemini the end of May till May of 2025. So it's Jupiter goes through each sign once every 12 years and remains in each sign for a year. And Mars is now in Gemini. In 2 years from now, because Mars will remain in Gemini for 12 years. So every other year after this month, for about a month to 6 weeks, we'll have a Mars-Jupiter alignment. Successful work opportunities, good for exercising of Mars, good for achieving your goals, Mars. But Gemini, where the Mars-Jupiter is, Gemini is 4 signs past Pisces. The 4th house deals with home and family and real estate. Mars-Jupiter could be really favorable in one of these 2-year cycles for remodeling or moving, repairing. But there could also be, maybe certainly this month, 4th house of family. So there could be a lot of activity, Mars, with family, with Jupiter, a lot of optimism and luck. Now, the Sun leaves Leo and goes into Virgo, into your 7th house of partnerships and marriage and contracts. And it's there through the first 3 weeks of September. Now, all that 6th house emphasis of work and self-improvement is still strong into the first week of September, because the new moon holds that energy till the next new moon, which is the beginning of September. But now the Sun, before we get to the next new moon, there's going to be a week or so where now the Sun is starting to getting us more interested of what the Sun brings to Pisces. Well, when the Sun's in Virgo, Virgo is the opposite of Pisces. The opposite is the other. Marriage, the spouse, partnerships, contracts. And now Mercury, when it goes retrograde, also on August the 4th with the new moon, it's going to retrograde in your 7th house of relationships. It's by the 14th, it's going to be retrograding back into the 6 of work and health, where now you're getting back on track in those areas and having to reevaluate. Do you want to keep this job? Do you want to, how's the health going? But Venus, the planet of love and charm and creativity, Venus once a year goes into Virgo. And it's going to be in Virgo from August the 4th till August the 29th. And then the Venus will join the Sun in Virgo by August the 21st. So when that Sun is putting a spotlight on Venus, the planet of love and desire and harmony, it's going to be in the 7th house of relationships and partnerships and marriage. For Pisces and Pisces rising. So the Mars-Jupiter, there's all this activity, enthusiasm with family. Now the positive of the Saturn, because it doesn't have to all be heavy, is Saturn takes on a lot of organizational skills, and the organizer. In taking the lead, because it's in your sign. So you could be organizing a big family event with the lucky Mars Jupiter in the 4th house of family. And then having loving Venus, sociable Venus in the 7th house of relationships for the whole month could bring a lot of camaraderie, a lot of connectedness. Now, the new moon on August the 4th always sets our intention, and work matters, self-improvement. With the Jupiter, you're bringing a lot of opportunities for growth. Now, 2 weeks later, on the 19th, is the full moon. The full moon always brings to light what the intentions of the new moon. Well, the full moon is on August the 19th in Aquarius, falling in the 12th house sector, or the shadow sector. So it could be, and holding that thought, that full moon in Aquarius is also being impacted by rebellious, unpredictable Uranus. So something is coming out of the shadows that could be very surprising, and one of the things could be a secret is coming out of the shadows. But the Jupiter-Saturn square is exactly peaking on August the 19th, the day of the full moon. And that could bring in, that could indicate all this restructuring going on with family or with real estate. But because the full moon on the 19th, the exact day of the Jupiter square Saturn, coming from the 12th house of what's hidden and the shadows, could be that a secret is suddenly revealed. Information is suddenly being revealed that could be shaking up the family dynamics because of the Mars-Jupiter in the 4th house of family. Unless it also could indicate where you find out, like this could be the secret, that something's been leaking in your house, in your apartment. There might be some mold. Something could be that's been breaking down in your family or breaking down in your living situation is being suddenly revealed, And with the Jupiter-Saturn, it needs this restructuring, and it's on property, which would also cause the financial worries, or it's on family. If you find out that there's a secret in the family, that might even be causing some financial worries. But overall, this is trying to see for everybody, but especially for Pisces, because of Saturn in the first house of the self, of the body, is to see what needs fixing, see what's not solid, and to do all the restructuring to solidify it so you can move forwards in the near future. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to sign up for my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.go. That's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.